this episode sees us on the road again, this time at the famous Landcruiser Mountain Park north of Jimna in the Diagula Range, about 3 hours north of Brisbane.
Yes, it's a little piece of paradise. It's massive and a fantastic destination for a few days away with the van. It offers plenty of variety too when it comes to campsites, and we're going to show you a few of them later on this episode of Camperland TV.
We'll profile the magnificent new Jayco Crosstrak, which I'm camping in this weekend. We'll also take a look at our top 5 four-wheel drive destinations within Cooey of Brisbane.
Yeah, there's some crackers in there. We're going to focus too on the most important part of the day. For campers and caravanners, it's known as happy hour, and we're going to spice it up with a few accessories that Georgie's picked up to make that part of the day even more pleasant. It's also a battle of the wills in the reverse, the caravan competition between G and I. We had a lot of fun and I think you'll be surprised at the outcome. First up though, let's take a look at Longreach's latest and greatest tourist attraction. Welcome to Luminate. We've been invited by museum CEO Tony Martin to witness Longreach's latest and greatest tourism attraction.
The performance is about 22 minutes. Tonight we're sitting on about 40 people, and you've got the room to move around, and you do see different things from different angles within, and certainly the sound.
Luminate has Tony and the rest of town absolutely buzzing. A high-energy light and sound show that has to be seen to be believed.
The traditional custodians of these lands have for thousands of years used the stars as a map to navigate.
Luminate puts the wide-body jumbo to good use as a canvas.
As you can see, the 747 is big, really big.
For a very clever sensory experience, which you're going to love.
It's 101 years this year since Qantas was founded in Winton, and I'd suggest now might be the perfect time to start planning your trip. Okay, well, we're supposed to be roughing it here in the Jayco Crosstrak, but I can assure you we are a long way from that. Let's take a look around. Well, while Dean's been enjoying his swag, I've been enjoying the comforts of the Jayco Crosstrak, so come and take a look inside with me. Firstly, it has a pop top and air conditioning, great in an off-road camper as well, and plenty of ventilation. So once that pop top's up, there is ventilation basically on every side of the pop top, which is even better. You have a spare bunk up here, but the big plus for me is this wonderful double bed, which I've managed to have all to myself. I've packed lightly this weekend, so the cupboards are bare, but there is plenty of storage space if you're traveling a bit longer. Wardrobe there, also over here for your maps and magazines, and even underneath the bed and the seating there is more storage space. So the Crosstrak may be small on space, but it is good on practicality. I've even got this little dining table here. You can sit at and enjoy and read a magazine, or maybe take some time away from your campmate if you're sick of them.
So the Crosstrak's not a camper trailer and it's not really a caravan. It's kind of a hybrid of the two. It takes all of the best bits and puts them together. Let's take a look at the kitchen. Obviously you can see, I've got a pull-out fridge here, but I think this is a really great idea on gas struts. Open the door there and you've got obviously your stove there, gas stove. You've got a sink here for washing up. It's all at a great level, and obviously there's plenty of storage there for all of the things that I shouldn't be eating. That's all mine, not Georgie's. She eats the healthy stuff. The other thing about this particular vehicle is it's single axle. It's really easy to tow. Of course, it's a pop top, as G mentioned, and that means it's got a low centre of gravity. Now, if you haven't got solar fitted to your system these days, well, you're not really travelling in style. This has got a nice big solar panel on the back here. And the other really clever thing about this vehicle is that that lifts up, and voila, that's your outdoor shower. Here are 5 top destinations for locking in the diffs, a half day's drive from Brisbane. Number 5, Bribie Island's Eastern Beach, a slow cruise on a hot day and a stone's throw from town. Number 4, the Goombra Valley, water crossings and mountain climbs, the forests are thick and cool. Number 3, Air Force Beach between Ballina and Evans Head, the New South Wales North Coast at its finest. At number 2, Bluff Creek, Kenilworth, challenging terrain and amazing scenery. And at number 1, Moreton Island, the perfect getaway and the 3rd largest sand island in the world after Fraser and Straddie. In our last episode, we spent some time at Tallebudgera Tourist Park on the Gold Coast, and it was there that I decided that G and I should get slightly competitive. It's the greatest sport of all time in a caravan park, watching new arrivals late in the afternoon as the tension rises between husband and wife. Yes, it's the reversing the van competition. Let's go to the videotape.
Okay, so are we allowed to go up on the grass? That's my question.
How am I going?
You need to be over here. Your back wheels.
No, but I've got to be on the other side of the slab, not that side of the slab.
Turn.
I'm not going to jackknife, am I?
Is he going to jackknife? Yes, he said possibly you could. Go that way.
Go what way? What are you talking about? I'm doing great. Am I far enough back, or do I need to go back further?
No, back further.
So show me where I need to go.
Keep going.
How's that?
So where do we put this bit in? It has to go further.
Tell me when to stop.
Let me check where the awning needs to come out. Hold on. We've gone up over the concrete a little bit.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do I need to move it
Yeah,
again?
go out forward.
Oh, I'm in reverse. Sorry. How's that?
That's pretty good. Josh reckons that'll do.
Is that it?
I mean, we are up on the concrete a bit.
Let me check my handiwork.
Not bad. I mean, we are up on the concrete a little bit.
Well, that's going to be no good because the van's going to be on its side, right?
Oh, yeah, didn't think about that.
It's going to be...
Well, I did tell you to straighten up and go back out.
Yeah, but you weren't giving me enough direction.
How do you know when it's jackknifing?
Oh, that's not the first thing I want to hear out of your mouth when we're doing this. How do you know when it's jackknifing?
I'm going to start driving forward now. Try and not run over Dean.
She's not
Where's
going.
my
Not
marker?
listening to me.
Yeah.
She's getting help. She's getting instructions from him. I'll listen to this.
Right hand down. Not left. Right hand down. That's the right that way?
Hey, here we
I
go.
don't think
She's
this is
got
working.
something-
You say
She's
right
got
hand
something
down.
cooking here.
Keep
Yeah, that's
going.
it. Keep bringing it. Oh, she's nailed this. Left hand down.
Left hand's down.
Oh, sorry, stop. There you go. Now he's giving her a false read. Whoa.
How do I go forward? Oh, I'm going to put it into drive.
You're right. This is a difficult job. Now, this instructional job, she can't hear what I'm saying. She's actually not interested in what I'm saying, which is what happens normally in this situation. They'd rather take advice from the bloke sitting one over. That'll do ya.
Is that it?
Well, my manliness is draining away.
Oh, so I can put the wheels up on the concrete.
You actually can. Yeah. You've done a really good job of that, G.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
We are not worthy.
No, you are not worthy. No, I actually even surprised myself with that one, Dina. I was a little bit scared to do that.
No, you were absolutely fantastic. That is a sport that I'll never get sick of, and it's something that I think most of us as caravan owners should continue to practice, reversing the van. Okay, well, I didn't have to do any reversing to get the Crosstrak up here this weekend. We've arrived at Landcruiser Mountain Park. It's an amazing location. Let's take a look around. So Alvin Perrott, Landcruiser Mountain Park. I mean, it'd take us all day to tell the story, but briefly, tell me the history of the place.
Mate, I used to off-road race years ago and do a few rallies and stuff, and we used to have fun here on weekends, and a few mates come up, and then one of the mates wanted his parents to come camping, and they were in a four-wheel drive club, and then the club wanted to come camping, so they wanted to pay money, and then another club wanted to come because that club had come, so that's just how it started.
Right.
Like it's just, and then it got to the stage where there was so many clubs wanted to come, we decided we could probably make a business out of it. So, and that was 32 years ago.
What makes it ideal for four-wheel drive clubs to come here? I guess the size of the place and the terrain?
I think so. The terrain suits itself because it's fairly mountainous country. There's a lot of creek crossings, beautiful camping areas along the creek. So I think it just suits that four-wheel drive market.
The heady days of mud balls and music.
Yeah.
A lot of people remember that. How many of them happened?
14.
Wow.
14. 2001 was the first one, and 2014 was the last one. And we just got older and lazier, and yeah. It was a lot of work. Great event, and it went out on a big high note, and we'll just leave it there.
Of course, it's not all work and no play. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, and one of the most enjoyable times of the day is happy hour. Here are a few ideas to make yours even more enjoyable from Brisbane Camperland. Karen, we're heading off for a weekend in the bush. What are some of the staples we should have?
Well, first up, I would definitely recommend that Bushmans be a staple in everybody's car or caravan, because it could mean the difference between a comfortable weekend away or very uncomfortable if you get bitten or you're dealing with flies. So Bushmans is the top pick.
So talking about dealing with flies, what about this little one here?
Definitely the Shoo Away is it's a fantastic little accessory just to keep the flies away. And pop it in the middle of your table where you've got food and everything, and it'll just keep the flies away.
It's so annoying when you're trying to eat or have a drink and they just keep landing on everything, don't they?
There's nothing worse, yeah. So this is really, really handy little gadget for the table.
Okay, so then we've got at night time, we've got our meal on the go. What else?
So one of my favourite things to do, and I think I could say this for a lot of people that love to go camping and caravanning in the bush, is, you'll build a campfire or whatever, and having a Jaffa line is just such an Aussie tradition, isn't it? It's, make up your favourite filling for your Jaffa, pop it in the campfire while you're sitting around chatting, and just open it up and it's just delicious. Okay, so my top 3 tips for the bush, Georgie, would definitely be the trusty Jaffa line, the Shoo Away for the flies, and the Bushmans for flies and everything else.
So don't leave home without any
Don't leave home without any of those things.
Finally, here's a little look at just how tough some of the terrain can be here from our mate Lucas Bree in his highly modified Nissan Patrol. And a warning, do not try this at home. What are you planning on doing, Lucas, here at Camp Road?
Just trying to survive.
Are you going to take your car down there?
No, I'm taking yours. Obviously, you get cross-axled here quite a bit. We'll see how far we get with the rear locker on only. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Look at this. So here we are, rear locker, and we can't continue. So that's 3 wheels turning, only 1 wheel at the front because the front diff's not locked, but both rear wheels. So again, we'll just stop, put it into neutral, take the pressure off the diffs, activate the front diff, give it a second, pull it into low range first gear, and we'll see what happens, see if we can continue with the front locker as well now. And there we go.
With the lockers engaged and at a slow and controlled pace, the vehicle does it easy and has definitely won a few fans.
Why would you go with any other vehicle? Nissan Patrol, ARB, what a combination.
I don't know about you, Dino, but I'm not up for that just yet. We won't be doing any of that this weekend, will we?
No, Lucas is one of the kind, there's no doubt about that.
Well, just a reminder, if there is something you'd like us to do or something you want to see, let us know on the website. We do hope you've enjoyed our visit to Landcruiser Mountain Park. We'll see you next time.